Okay, guys, this is Breach, and I'm back with the next episode of Let's Play Pokemon Blue. And this is where we had died last time. Healed up at the Pokemon, well, went back to the Pokemon Center because we died. And I'm not fighting that guy again, because I know where he's at this time. And we're going to get the rest of the way through the rock tunnel. Now, this episode, we're going to finally get to Lavender Town and make our way over to Celadon City and see what's going on over there. But I'm being kind of cautious because I don't remember where all the trainers are, and I don't remember this dungeon being this long. We were pretty close to the end, but not near as close as I had hoped. So, if that guy hadn't killed us, we'll see what we would have encountered. Right? Right? Yeah, we weren't going to make it out regardless. I should have teleported out with Abra far before I did. I came this far for Pokemon. Well, you're a nerd. You didn't have to come this far for Pokemon. Okay, you're using a Meowth. You didn't have to come this far for a Meowth. Could have caught one right outside Cerulean. So, what did you come this far for? Come on, come on. Let's kill your Meowth and see what you came this far for. I honestly don't remember what our other Pokemon is. It's been a couple weeks since I recorded this. Still coughing a bit, but throat's feeling pretty good. Oddish, you can't catch that in here, lady. You didn't come this far for an Oddish. Again, you could have caught it outside of Cerulean. So, losing a lot of respect for you. Oh. But yeah, throat's feeling better. Still coughing a bit. Probably gonna take a couple of water pauses from the commentary in this one. But how are you guys doing? Kind of falling back into the commentary thing. It's been a nice little, took a nice little break from it, letting the throat heal, visiting the grandparents a bit. They're doing well. But I missed it. I missed it, and I missed you guys. The few of you that do feedback to me give me a lot of good positive feedback, and I appreciate it. Like, I appreciate each and every one of the likes on the videos, each and every one of the views on the videos even. Yeah, I'd probably do this even if people weren't watching, but it makes it nice when people do. So, thank you. Try to stay positive and keep to positive thoughts while we're working our way through my least favorite dungeon in the game. I think this is the third episode in a row I've said that I'm not a fan of the rock tunnel. And we're out. We are out, thank God, thank God. There's an item on this rock, a Max Ether. Which come the end of the game, if I hadn't thrown that away to make room for something, could have taken out the game a lot faster, but yeah, it is what it is. We're going to hit up this Pokemon Center here in Lavender Town. Now, a couple things we can do. We can go to the Pokemart and finally buy Great Balls. A couple of new Pokemon in the area we can catch. To the right up there is Lavender Tower, which we can't really do anything yet. It's filled with ghost types, which right now we can't see. But we are going to buy 10 Great Balls, because we used all of our Pokeballs on... I can hear my grandparents' dog barking out there. I'm actually recording this commentary at their house. We used all our Pokeballs trying to catch a dang Onix, which was not really worth it at all. And, you know, I kind of regret that. But, you know, it is what it is. We're going to hop on our bicycle, and we're going to try and avoid as many of these trainers as we can. We got to fight this one. But this is another area where we're going to leave as many trainers as we can so we can do the glitch. Or if we run into a situation later where we need to level up, we have free, decent experience. Now, Clefairy, it's not really too impressive. I mean, it's more obnoxious in the card game, and the fact that it can sing you to sleep in this is pretty annoying. But honestly, the sleep status in this game is the most annoying thing ever. It's got to be like a 70% stay asleep, 30% wake up. I wish that they had taken the approach that some other games do, where if you get hit by a physical attack, it would wake you up. But you stay asleep for friggin' ever, and the enemy Pokemon tend to wake up like that, just right away, and it's obnoxious. It's not fair. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Status ailments, OP. And sure enough, we finally get woken up just in time to die, nearly. So we're going to try regular normal attack, even with a crit. I mean, sorry Ashley, I don't think you're making it through this fight. Because Clefairy OP. Yeah, there we go. It's a shame, but it happens. Just raises the question of, do we want to bring in Wartortle or Mew? And we're annoyed enough, we're going to Bubble Beam this thing. And whatever's after it. I think she either has another Clefairy or a Jigglypuff. Another Clefairy. So 2 Pokemon that are fairly rare. Like, they're a 5% encounter in one area of the game and aren't encountered anywhere else. And they're fairly useless, too. Like, for as rare as they are, they should be a little more useful. Like Chansey, for instance. You can catch Chansey in the Safari Zone, which is where we get ours, or you can catch it in the Mystery Dungeon at the end of the game. And it's like your best tank ever. It'll have like 700 HP at max level. And super high special, super high defense. And it's great. Clefairy, on the other hand, meh. It'll learn Metronome. It's one of 2 that learn Metronome, if I remember right. It and Mew, which will let it randomly do potentially any move in the game. It's Metronomes. What it does is it copycats a random move from the 150 moves that are in the game. Something like that. I don't know. I can't remember. But we walk into the grass here because we want to catch a Vulpix. Now, I had in mind that I was going to get a fire type to take on the next gym. We're going to try that out. Not going to work out the best. We're going to end up falling back on some other friends. We're not going to do that gym for a while, because there's a lot of progress and opening up areas that we can do before we do that. So we'll get our Vulpix and we'll try and train him up a bit. He'll learn Ember fairly early on, but he hasn't learned any useful fire moves for a long time. If you'll notice there with the Great Ball, the trajectory as it flies forward is a little bit more of a straight shot than a Pokeball. And I think that's really cool that they differentiated the balls based on the arc of how you throw it. Now, in between Lavender and Celadon is Saffron. So, we can try and go into Saffron City and again get booted out, or we can take another one of the underground bicycle paths to bypass Saffron. Which, is really neat. They had you go all around this town to build up a mystique about what's going on there. And then we'll finally be able to get into Saffron now that we're in Celadon. The way you get in is each of the guards says they're thirsty. So you just go to the department store here in Celadon City, buy water, lemonade, or tea, I think, and give it to one of them, and he'll share it with the other 4. In Fire Red and Leaf Green, you have to specifically get fresh tea from one of the people here in Celadon City. And Drew, I'm sorry, but you and Abra gotta go. I need something with more oomph that can kind of cover my backside a bit. Now, there's a lot to do in Celadon, and we are going to change the box around and look for something else with some punch to it, because I'm kind of tired of relying on 2 Pokemon. Oh wait, no, we're getting a new HM slave, because we're getting a new HM. So we don't have to keep bike riding around everywhere. We can actually, travel fairly efficiently. Now, if you come to the left outside of Celadon here and cut this tree, you can go around the building into another little room where there's a girl hiding. And she will give you HMO2 in exchange for keeping her secret that she's hiding there. And it's going to be like, how'd you get on this side of the counter? Or whatever grumpy old people who are confused about things say. But here, we got a little girl and her Pidgey. I assume that's a Pidgey. I don't know. All birds look the same in Gen 1. And we get HMO2. And, oh wait, we waste an ether on friggin' on trying to make room for HMO2. Now that's a really, really derpy move on my part, because I forgot that you can't just buy ethers anywhere in this game. You can only find them. So I just wasted one of the rarest items that could be really, really useful at the end of the game, so that I could make room for something that's guaranteed. Go me. I'm about to remember that Farfetch'd can learn both fly and cut, so that I don't have to keep a hold of Pidgey and what's his name, Paris. And again, I know my inventory is full, but I'm gonna waste. What am I gonna waste this time? I'm probably just gonna throw away a TM. If you waste that max ether, I'm going to be so upset with myself. I'll waste an HP up. It's whatever, really. To get the coin case, you know, a smart person would have gone back, maybe dropped off the SSN ticket that we'll never use again in the PC. But no, you know, I'm not a smart person. I make impulse decisions while I'm playing. It doesn't help that, you know, most of my playing for this was late at night. So, well, it looked like a Pokemon Center in there. It wasn't, but it looked like it. I was trying to remember where the casino is, and it could be, you know, in the Rocket Gaming corner. Now, this is an area we'll use later on, after we do the Nugget glitch, so that we can afford Porygon. 6,500 coins in blue. In red, it's 9,000. Yeah. In red, you'll also be able to get a Scyther instead of a Pinsir there. Now, we can find coins. You can talk to people who are annoyed. You can find 100 on the ground right there. And you can buy coins from this nerd right here. Do you need some game coins? It's 1,000 for 50 coins. That's why we're coming back after we've done the money glitch. You can exchange coins for fabulous prizes next door. I'm a useless NPC. Anyways, that's really all we're going to do here for now. You saw a suspicious looking dude back there at that poster. I wonder what he's up to. He looks kind of shifty. I don't really trust him that much. But around the back here, and it's probably one of the best known secrets of Celadon City, you go to the roof of this department store, this particular one, and there is a dude who wants you to take this Pokemon here, Eevee. Now you can give a nickname to it. Eevee, in this version, has 3 evolutions. In Gen 2, he has 5. I think they've got him up to like 7 or 8, maybe 9 evolutions at this point. In this one, he has 3, though. He has Vaporeon, Flareon, and Jolteon. Depends on what kind of stone you give him in here. Doesn't matter how happy it is, doesn't matter what time of day, because there is no time of day in this game. There's, you know, what kind of stones are you giving him? But we'll worry about that later on. We'll glitch 2 more Eevees in the game so we can get all 3. Now, off screen, my goal is to level up Vulpix a bit, and Hurricane, or Mew. And I'll see you guys next time. Again, this has been Breach. Be sure to, if you liked the video, comment, leave me suggestions, feedbacks, anything like that. Subscribe to the channel. Even if you didn't like it, just give me some feedback. It'd be nice. Follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/elementbreach, and hope you all have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.